Hola familia, it's Tavo here, and if you are new to my channel, welcome to the crew. I bring you the best in theme park previews, travel fun, and everything exciting from the world of visual storytelling. Today I've got something very special for you. Universal gave us an early access to the brand new theme park, Epic Universe. Cameras were finally allowed, and let me tell you, it's a game changer. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to step into 5 entirely different worlds in one day? Stick around because we're diving into dragons, wizards, monsters, and even video game madness. Let's go! The day started at Terra Luna Lobby where a group of influencers gathered. Full of excitement, we boarded a private bus and made our way to Epic Universe.
Good morning! Enjoy! Hi! Welcome!
Get in there, have some fun!
Security was smooth, check-in was VIP all the way.
Open!
Welcome to Universal Epic Universe. We're about to head through the Emerald Gate, where we're going through our first portal with a beautiful saying on the top of it, "Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams." So Celestial Park is full of beautiful gardens and fountains, lots of bodies of water, and it connects all of our worlds. We're putting the theme back in theme park and the park back in theme park as well. So it's a very beautiful area, and all the portals to our different worlds are waiting for us.
And the moment we stepped in through the iconic Kronos portal in Celestial Park, it felt like we were entering another galaxy.
These are some of the different pools of water behind us. We have the Chaos, we have Neptune's Lagoon, Aquarius Lagoon, Orion's Pool, and it goes into the Cosmos, which has 17 different water shows with music, and it's very beautiful. But we're going to continue up to our first portal.
Celestial Park sets a tone, futuristic, dreamy, and packed with thrills. Next portal is the Isle of Berk. This is for How to Train a Dragon fans.
We, my friends, have dragons. There's dragons everywhere in this area. It's so cute and so beautiful. If you've seen the How to Train Your Dragon movies, we are kind of in the middle of the second and third movie where Chief Hiccup is combining dragons and Vikings to live in harmony. So it's much more colorful in there. They don't have to hide anymore. All of the architecture is matching their new friends, the dragons. And we are going to become Vikings today, and we're going to learn how to race Vikings. All that we are race dragons. We're going to learn how to ride on a dragon. There's a Viking training camp where you can learn all about the history of dragons, the different types, and we'll see a lot of Hiccup's friends in there, including Toothless, who's like the cutest little. He's not little. He's just so cute, and he's like a little kitty cat. But if you haven't seen the movies, I do recommend it because they are adorable. But we ready to go into Berk? Let's go see some dragons, y'all. You can see like the racers are going. The Viking training camp is over here. You'll see Hiccup's wing gliders kind of zip by, and that's your training to simulate what it feels like to ride on the back of a dragon. There's also fire drill where you learn how to put out the fires because the dragons, they set fires pretty easily.
Hello there, Vikings! Welcome to the Isle of Berk. We are so happy to have you here. Enjoy the dragons.
We met Vikings, got to pet Toothless.
Yeah, I know, bud. I know. I'm getting to the good part. Don't you worry. We wanted to give new Vikings the option and, possibility to meet a dragon face to face. So, would anyone like to come meet Toothless? Yeah? All right. A couple of rules for the road. No weaponry, no eels, and as long as there's mutual respect, most dragons will let you pet them. So, nice and slow, right this way.
Sure. Let's do it.
If you put your hands out, Toothless will get to know you.
So fun, the whole village feels alive. And watch an untrainable dragon show. Let me tell you, cameras were not allowed in the rides or in the shows, but let me tell you, this show was amazing. This is kind of like the theater before the show starts, so you can get an idea of what's to come. It's full of screens, and the top is rigged where Toothless the dragon will fly over us. All right, guys, we just saw the Untrainable Dragon show, man. Let me tell you, that is one of the coolest shows that I've seen. You got flying dragons over the audience. You got drums beating. I mean, it's very energetic. It's very epic. You got to come and check it out.
You must really like dragons, huh? Here, you want to pet her over here? Here, come this way. You can pet her right on her nose. Oh, you're gonna be a future dragon rider, I can already tell.
All right, guys, so right now we are walking to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, our second portal. And it's pretty cool how it's all connected through a celestial park. It takes you to all the portals.
If you look at the top of our portal, you're going to see a time turner that's going to take us back to 1920s Wizarding Paris. So it's going to be like the start of our journey here. Also around the portal, there's some cool details. On the left side, you're going to see wands from the Harry Potter series. On the right side, you're going to see wands from the Fantastic Beasts series. When you look all the way up to the sky, you're going to see the Elder Wand that kind of unites both series together. So we're going to enter Wizarding Paris, Place de Jardin, and see kind of what happens as we enter. You're going to hear the ticking of the time turner as you're walking through the portal. Are we ready? Yes, let's get those wands ready. Let's go.
Then we strolled into the magical streets of 1920 Paris in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
So Place de Cachet is a wizarding shopping district for witches and wizards, and that's what you are going to become today, fellow witches and wizards.
Yeah, I brought one of my textbooks all the way from school. Okay, here we go. They don't hand this one out over money. All right. Oh, good morning. Have you folks ever seen something like this? Oh, wait. I think we forgot to feed him breakfast. I'm so sorry. We get a bit carried away sometimes. Now, does anybody know how to tame the Monster Book of Monsters? Do you know? Yes, would you like to try? Oh my god! Oh, and then it's just tape enough that we could open it. Now we've been looking at this creature right here, the Zoward.
Oh, the shagaloo.
Well, it's not a cat. It's a Zoward.
Okay, it looks like a cat.
No, it's a creature with this striped coat, scraggly mane, and these full fangs that come out of its mouth.
Ministry of Magic. This land is beautiful, detailed, and yes, let me tell you this. This Wizarding World of Harry Potter inside, what they've done here is crazy. It is super crazy. Like, it feels like you are definitely like in a different country. I mean, they outdid themselves with this. This is too cool, guys. Nothing like the other two at Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. This is insane.
Bonjour, monsieur, mademoiselle. Would you like any beer about today? No? Okay, enjoy your day, okay? Bonjour.
And yes, the butterbeer still hits.
So now we're going to travel to 1990s Wizarding World, Ministry of Magic in the British time. What we're a little more familiar with. We're going to use the Metro Flu this time. Just kind of helps us get to where we're going a little faster. We're going to go see the trial of Dolores Umbridge. 1998, because she's naughty. We know who Dolores Umbridge is, yes?
Crazy cat.
Yeah, so we're going to go watch her trial and get what she deserves, right? Let's head on in.
All right, we just finished riding the Battle of the Ministry here at Harry Potter's Wizarding World. Man, let me tell you, this is one of the coolest rides I've ever ridden. You gotta try it out. They didn't let us film in there for obvious reasons, but I don't think any camera could really make it justice, so you really gotta come and try it out for yourself. The portal I was most hyped about was Dark Universe.
We are in front of Dark Universe. Very highly anticipated world because it is featuring all of our Universal monsters that we love and hold dear to our hearts. I love the monsters. But we're going into the village of Darkmoor. It is present day, but this village has been around since the 5th century. So, very long time. Victoria Frankenstein has been here for about 10 years, and she's doing some experiments in Frankenstein Manor. Now, Henry Frankenstein stumbled along here in like the 1860s and did his Frankenstein experiment, but his monster actually got out, caused a little trouble, and he was burned at the Burning Blade Tavern, which is now a tavern. So she's trying to redeem the name Frankenstein. We'll talk a little bit more about her once we get inside of Darkmoor, but there are catacombs underneath the village filled with vampires.
Everything strange becomes normal over time. What is normal? It does become strange. Lawrence Talbot was normal once, until he came to Darkmoor, all the way from America. On his very first day, he visited Conliffe's antique shop.
Spooky vibes from the second you've entered.
The statue of this little girl. So when Frankenstein's monster got out many, many years ago, he befriended a little girl. They were throwing flowers into the water. Frankenstein, very innocent, you know, doesn't really have any human-like qualities emotionally. So he's like they're throwing the flowers, saw the flowers were floating in the water. So he threw the girl into the water to see if she could float, and she cannot float because she was just a little girl. So she did not make it, and that's kind of what made them chase Frankenstein into the burning blade. But we have this statue here as like a little memory of the little girl, and it's said, rumor has it, that the Bride of Frankenstein will leave flowers here by this statue in remembrance. Now, Darkmoor is full of rumors and stories, so you never know what stories to believe.
Monsters everywhere. Dracula, the Invisible Man, and the Frankenstein Manor.
We're going to go on Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein Experiment, where Victoria Frankenstein wants to kind of show off her latest experiment. She has captured all of the monsters, including Dracula.
The Dracula experiment is the last piece of the puzzle.
So the rumors are not true. He was not murdered. And we're going to see how she has gained control over these monsters. Now, turns out Dracula will escape and set all of the monsters free, and she's trying to help us escape with Igor and then her own creation, her Frankenstein monster.
Yes, we jumped on this ride, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint. It met up all my expectations and beyond. Creepy, thrilling, and top-tier storytelling in this world. Now for the adrenaline junkies, Stardust Racers.
Way back in the day, Celestians would travel via comets and shooting stars. They would pull them out of the skies, use their power, and travel to different worlds. And it became a little dangerous because a lot of people would get stuck. So they're like, it's probably not a great idea to do that anymore for time travel. So he created a way for us to still ride the comets safely with two dueling coasters. We have Photon and Pulsar, guided by our Stardust goddesses, Celerita and Lux. They're actually on the arch of our entrance for Stardust Racers. We're going to go 62.6 miles per hour. There are two launches, one inversion on each coaster. It's called the Celestial Spin because that's cool, right? Now we do have 9 ride vehicles. Each of them are named after a famous inventor or astronomer. My favorite is Brown. I don't know if you've heard of this person, Doc Brown.
A vision, a picture in my head, a picture of this. This is what makes time travel possible.
I mean, he's a very famous inventor, discovered time travel. So we do have a nod to our sister parks here, and I love it. On the back of every ride vehicle, there is a flux capacitor because that makes time travel possible.
2 roller coasters racing side by side. We rode both sides, and wow, pure speed and pure fun. I recommend the green one.
You guys love it?
Yes.
Awesome?
Awesome.
It was fun.
Going through the green pipe, going up into Peach's castle, where Bowser Jr. has stolen the golden mushroom. Oh no, so we have to help him get it back, right? We need to get it back to Peach. So when we're ready, we're gonna head right in, but for a couple of things on the portal, you'll see all the cute little characters from our Nintendo games, like our beloved Nintendo games. I played when it first came out, like back in the early 90s, 80s. And the little coin up top represents both. You have the 8-bit Mario and it flips and then goes to like the present day Mario. So it's very like timeless Nintendo, and it's breathtaking when you go in there. I love it. So let's head up the escalator and go to Peach's castle. Are you ready to go?
Then Super Nintendo World. This land is straight out of a video game. You get your wristband and suddenly you've become part of the game.
We are at Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, and you're about to join Team Mario to defeat Team Bowser. Now, our goal here is to win the Golden Cup. It's another one of our golden items that we're trying to get. We just learned how to get the Golden Mushroom. Now it's time to win that Golden Cup.
We rode Mario Kart with AR visors. I can't even explain how cool this tech is.
Now, when you're on the ride, you have your little steering wheel. There's buttons to shoot your shells. When you're going through the ride, you'll see arrows, and that's going to mean you want to look right or left. And wherever you look is where your shell is going to go, okay? Your coins, if you ever want to know how many coins you have, just look down, you'll see that as well, okay? Very fun ride. Do we have Mario Kart fans? Yeah? Yes, you're flat the whole time, but it feels like you're actually in the game playing and racing. It's so fun.
And of course, we made our way into Donkey Kong Land.
It's Donkey Kong, Minecart Madness. This one is so fun. You're going to help them get the golden banana because Tiki Tong has stolen it. Say, oh no, he's stolen the golden banana. We're gonna help Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong get it back.
And this ride, man, let me tell you, it makes you feel like you are in a cartoon because the whole track feels like it's not there. But somehow you manage to arrive in one piece. It's an awesome ride. And this is one of the restaurants that we enjoyed having lunch. We had great barbecue, and believe me, you're gonna love it too.
I'm in my dessert time right now, but the food is amazing. Let me tell you. Let me bring up the menu so you can look at what we got here. I'm telling you, they really outdid themselves with this park, and the food tastes really good. I just had a 14-hour brisket. Obviously, it's been cooking for 14 hours, and it was fantastic.
5 portals, 1 epic universe, from dragons to digital worlds. This park is next level experience for families, fans, and thrill seekers alike. Every land is packed with detail, emotion, and unforgettable rides. So familia, which portal would you explore first? Let me know in the comments below. If you're planning a trip for the grand opening on May 22nd, 2025, trust me, you're gonna need your camera. And make sure you keep tuned in because I will bring you updates as we get closer to the grand opening and throughout this year on Epic Universe.
All right, familia. Well, that's it for Epic Adventure. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss my adventures. And laters y hasta luego.